together, T-top brought around, you know what I'm saying? What's up, y'all? It's them Stoosey Boys coming live from Kentucky. Hell yeah, we're talking about spreading that good peace, calm, positivity, and that wicked love, safety, and determination from here, there, and parts beyond. You know what I'm saying? It's got the power of infinity and beyond. So, hope everyone's having a good one. It's that classic, the Stoosey Boys Sunday morning live stream. Hoping to hang with all the cool folks, Hopefully, repeat offenders and fam damn got their notifications turned on. So we can just come through and knock the bales off, you know what I'm saying? So, hopefully we get that vibing as well. Good to hear from the folks. Good to see folk. Of course, it's like that good seafood diet, you know what I'm saying? You see food and you eat it. Yeah. So, yeah, we're just keeping it cool, calm, trying to push positivity and such and all that, carrying on. Sunflowers waving around beside me. Hey, Seed, he said, what's up? How the hell are you? Hey, Seed, I see you might have seen you missed the party last night. We was talking about you. Somebody come through something about Greenbrier or Greenbow or something. So he's like, oh, yeah, Hayseed up there near Clark County. But yeah, so right on, Hayseed. Glad you're up in here today. And also, Rainbow Band, my baby, my yeah, what's poppin'? Hell yeah. We're going to get hanging with the cool crowd today. There's every chance in hell about that. But yeah, Hayseed crashed out. Well, these things happen, Hayseed. Sometimes you can't help how the Saturday ends or how the Saturday goes. Sometimes they just show up and you just start drinking. I mean, these things, it happens. What can I say? But good to be live with y'all. We're up on that YouTube Live Sunday morning vibe sesh. Hoping everyone's been having a rocking weekend so far. Weekend's been pretty alright for me as well, I gotta say. Been pretty happy and content with it. But what say y'all? Hope everyone else's weekend's doing great, doing fantastic. Hope y'all have been able to cool down or burn down the country or whatever you were trying to accomplish there. Right on, rock on for y'all for sure. But yeah, car alarm off in the distance. Nothing says Sunday morning like a car alarm. Well, I woke up Sunday morning with no way to hold my head. That didn't hurt. Yeah, the beer I had for breakfast wasn't bad, so I had one more for dessert. Then I fumbled in my closet, through my clothes, and found my cleanest, dirty shirt. And then I washed my face and combed my hair and stumbled down the stairs to greet the day. See, I'd smoked my mind the night before with cigarettes and songs I'd been picking. But I lit my first and watched the smog head playing with a can that he was kicking. Then I went across the street and caught the Sunday smell of someone's frying chicken. And Lord, it took me back to something that I lost somewhere, somehow along the way. On a Sunday morning sidewalk, I'm wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. 'Cause there's something in a Sunday that makes a body feel alone. And there's nothing short of dying that's half as lonesome as the sound of a sleeping city Sunday. And Sunday morning coming down. Sorry, y'all, I just turned the chat to all messages. Let me drop back. Age and pleading will do that to you. Gafar Akabari said, what's poppin'? How you doing, Gafar? And Hayseed is hankering for some Stoosey shirts. As soon as we get the store going, as soon as we get all our wires crossed, we'll get everything figured out. We're not going to We're not going to take it. No, we ain't going to take it. We're not going to take it anymore. God, it is so early in the morning. Wow, now. We've got the right to choose it. Just ain't no way we'll lose it. Hell yeah. Omar's the man up in the house. What's poppin', Omar? How you doing? It's good to see all the Stoosey folk, all the folk that are subscribed to join up to the Stoosey Boys channel. You know, we be growing every day, trying to. One by one, by one, by one, by one, by one, the ganja, 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 ganja set him free. It ain't fair, John Sinclair, in the stir for breathing air. Won't you care for John Sinclair, in the stir for breathing air? If he was, what in the hell? Flyers. If he was the CIA, selling dope and making pay, he'd be free, they'd let him be. Free the man like you and me. Are you going to the devil worshiping place today? What is that? Talking about church? Nah, I'm gonna stay right here. I figure we sit here and live stream Stoosey Boys. I do. Yeah. Do you like the wild weed flower? This is marigold. Smells good. I'm told it's toxic, I think. You really don't want to eat that stuff. So, well, can you smoke it? Now that I don't know. Smoking tends to increase toxicity of any given substance by like 100 or thousands or something. So, you know, just hypothetically. They smell nice, though, I will say that. Free him now, if we can, from the clutches of the man. Omar's like, yeah, don't eat it. Okay. Marigolds are poisonous, who knew? I woke up this morning with the sun down, shining in. I found myself in a brown paper bag, but then I tripped on a cloud and fell 8 miles high. I tore my mind on a jagged sky. I just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. I found my soul in a deep dark hole, and then I followed a man. I watched myself crawling up as I was crawling in. I got up so tight I couldn't unwind. I saw so much, I blew my mind. I just dropped in to see what condition my condition is in. The wild weed flower is an old farm classic that's largely gained a whole new popularity. That's such a seed catalog thing to say, hey, seed.
A Cleo?
The wild weed flower is an old farm classic that's lately gained a whole new...
Their leaves and stuff look almost the same, but they get beautiful flowers on the
What do you mean the leaves look almost the same? As yeet? Huh. What's the point of growing something that looks like yeet if it ain't yeet?
It's like an old heirloom type.
But people gonna, if I get hassled over it, sir, what is this? Oh, it's my Cleome. He said, oh, okay, big man, so what's this? Oh, that's lab. That's organic. What do you think about Charlie Kirk? I don't know shit about shit, that's all I know. Next question. It's an old song about weed. Now, what I was singing was about acid. I tripped on a cloud and fell 8 miles high. I tore my mind on a jagged sky. That does not sound about weed. Now, you want to talk about an old song about weed? I'm so high and so dry. I'm sailing through the sky. Hell yeah. Get the fucking like Shirley Bassett. What was her name? The Billie Holiday going. Carlos Reyes Alfredo Coronado. Perez del Grupo de los Bees. Carlos Reyes, Guatemala. So homie might be from Colorado. No, only Paquito Espanol, por favor. But muchos gracias. Subscribe the Stoosey Boys. Bienvenidos, by God. Yeah, only soy Paquito Espanol. Paquito. I like, yeah, we diasora trabajo today kind of thing, you know. Was talking to a call center guy about all the Indian friends we got on YouTube. Whenever I stepped out here having to deal with that shit yesterday, I'm like, all right, boss, so where you at? Bangalore, New Delhi, fucking Kolkata, or Calcutta, fucking... Kolkata is in Colombia. Calcutta is in India. Calcutta. He's like, oh, yeah, it's a call center. It's kind of close to Bangalore, but it's not in Bangalore. And I'm like, I feel you. Right on, dog. I'm picking up what you're putting down for sure. 4 likes, by the way. We're rocking at 4 fucking likes. We're riding, sailing, grooving, carrying on and whatnot. It's such a nice day. Yay. Yes, Omar's the man. You're absolutely right. I can't bring up Billie Holiday without the CIA basically pestered her into unaliving herself. Like, it was terrible. Billie Holiday was arrested and chained to a bed. Being a drug addict was considered a crime. Well, it wasn't so much that she was a drug addict. It's that she was, to them, a damn communist. That was the problem. Even though she could give a fuck less about the grand political whatever the hell. They said that all that new wave, free form jazz or whatever the hell it is was the devil's work and communism, and they were all a bunch of drug addicts. See, they basically harassed Billie Holiday to the end of her days. It was terrible. Poor Billie Holiday. Never apologized neither, but do they fucking ever? I mean, they give you some of that half-assed, I'm sorry you felt some kind of way sort of apology. Yes, Omar's a man. We are very aware of how Billie Holiday was treated. Crazy, he calls me. So I'm crazy. Crazy in love, I'll say. Fucking love Billie Holiday. What do you mean? Well, I'm not like the world's biggest Billie Holiday fan. There's just a couple good bangers, but I haven't heard anything bad. Let's not forget the Andrews sisters. Don't go under the apple tree with anyone else but me. With anyone else but me. They invested their self and found they... Yeah, they investigated themselves and found that they did nothing wrong. Just like with the whole pushing narcotics in the inner city in the 80s, which they absolutely 1,000% did. And the guy who exposed it and blew the whistle, he unalived himself. As a matter of fact, he shot himself twice. That's how much he wanted to unalive himself. But it's okay, because his wife said, well, at the time, that's what I would have expected. The FBI also fucked with John Lennon and tried to get him deported. It's, you wacky beetle. Yeah, if you go, it's about, we're the land of the free. Everyone's free to express themselves and all that other good shit. But if you have a certain level of, like, importance, say, like a pop figure or somebody people listen to, you start speaking out against the norm, well, there's a fucking problem there. You know what I mean? Like, Jasper Texon said you play something broke. Nah, I piddle. I piddle with musical instruments and play video games. Yeah, that's about it. I play with an El Camino to try to keep it running. That's... Yeah. He said it was some good shit, too. Yeah, bapped himself twice. Now, how many people you know have unalived themselves that did it twice? I'm just saying, man. That's awful damn suspicious. But like Hayseed said, the CIA investigated themselves and found that they weren't guilty of any wrongdoings. I'm serious. Like, they legitimately did. A couple times. They never find any wrongdoing. Yeah. And the first George Bush was actually the director of the CIA, if I'm not mistaken. First Bush was. He was also a pilot in World War II. But these are the facts as we know it. I only played the original Nintendo, man. I'm old. Right on. Hey, I started with a Sega Genesis, which is still newer than the original Nintendo, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember. Well, the original Nintendo was probably a watch or a shoe like 200 years ago. If I'm not mistaken, those companies have been around for like ever. They just kind of decided to make video games in like the 60s, 70s, 80s. They're like, hey, this whole watch shoe thing isn't working out. Government is famous for that shit, yeah, I know. I'm talking hi from Korea. How you doing? South Korea, I assume. Atari, hey, Atari Pong's the shit with your little dial-ass controllers. Look like grinder tops. Let's get a like. Let's smash that like. Let's push it to 5, baby. That way C-Man can get his groove on. Gotta plead the fifth. We'll do some shit when we are drunk and high. We'll raise some hell, won't post no bail, 'cause we are broke as shit. I'll be sitting in that motherfucker. Pitfall was badass. Pitfall was alright. I've played the equivalent on Fallout. It's called Pitfall. Oh, is that 5 likes? Yeah, baby. 5 likes to the house, because the house always wins. Whoa. Hangman. You playing Hangman on a fucking Atari? Why wouldn't you just play that with a pencil and a piece of paper? Of course, you can do the same thing with Battleship, but that don't mean everyone's dying for that notebook paper battle station set, or Battleship, or whatever the fuck. Alright, we'll get our 5th pleading going. Oh yeah, that's just nice. That's just real nice. That cis cleaned apparatus. And Reese the stream cat, as always. I'm feeling a bit of a headache on them coughs. That ain't no fucking count. Do I need to drink more? Or was it because I drank not enough? You sunk my battleship, you bastard. Said 3,200 brave souls were lost that day. Among them, Chief Yeoman Cursor Richard Duval. He made it through the bulkhead, or at least half of him did. A toast to all those pleading with my baggie. May my baggie always be full. May your baggie always be full. May the lighter always have butane. And may you one day live to see a peacefully united Ireland. Well, in the merry month of May, from me home I started, left the girls a tomb and nearly broken hearted. Salute father dear, kiss me darling mother, drank a pint of beer, me grief and tears to smother, then off to reap the corn and live where I was born. Cut a stout black on the Banish coast and gobbling up in a pair of brogues, so right to over the bogs and frightened all the dogs. On the rocky road to Dublin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road and all the ways to Dublin, whack for lolly da. Would you like to donate potatoes to Ireland? I think they're good now. I think they got it straightened up. He said, I'll take a toke to that. And Mullingar that night arrested Lim Sawir. He started by daylight next morning light to ne'er. He took a drop of the pure to keep my heart from shinking. That's the petty's cure whenever he's off for drinking. To hear the lasses smile, laughing all the while, taught me curious style would set your heart a bubble. And asked me was I hired and wages I required till I was almost tired on the rocky road. Dublin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt the hare and turn it down the rocky road, and all the ways to Dublin whack for lolly-da. I like the part at the end where they start fighting in the boat. Nobody helps them all the way across Ireland until these English dudes get to hassle, and then all of a sudden the boys come out from like their alleys and whoop some ass. Poor feller. Donating potatoes to Ireland. I think they're good now, boss. about 150. Let's see, 1849 to 1852, about 170 years too late, boss. And then some. They were still exporting food while they starved. I don't understand why they're so angry at the English. Outlaw! What's up, Outlaw? How you been, dude? Welcome back, Outlaw. There's a man that's been jamming up on some tunes and stuff, I know for sure. God, I just hear all that nice morning ambience.
What, the birds fighting over their bitches?
Yes, the birds fighting over their bitches. I don't smoke tomorrow, but one day I was so high I ate 2 boxes of ice cream and 12 hot dogs. What is a box? Like the pint?
They come in the box.
The cardboard box looking deal. God damn, that's a lot of fucking ice cream. 2 things an Irishman likes to do, fight and fuck. They're going to be drunk either way.
Well, goddamn, I'm an Irishman.
Ah, the old Irish love triangle between man, woman, and drink. Yeah. Yeah. I wish I knew the words to the one where it's like, as I come home one darkened night, as drunk can be, and there's just that I'm trying to figure out whose fucking horse this is, where my own damn horse should be, and then it's this whole thing or whatever. I must be an Irishman. Aren't you like 20% Irish?
Yeah. Something like that.
So I'm like 5'10" or some shit. I'm a little Irish.
I kind of want to look at it.
Well, you gotta look. Hell, every time you go turn around, your whole ass ancestry changes. I swear. Every time I turn around, I get a little bit more English.
You're very English.
Fucking English
very,
as shit.
Very English.
Oh, it's the Drunk of 3 Nights. Is the name of the song? I just don't know the fucking the lyrics to it. I know a lot of Irish music. We've got that hidden playlist that we make public every St. Patrick's Day and then proceed to make back unpublic. Ah. It's like, oh, you are singing about this stuff and ain't got no business. Okay, why don't you ride all the way to America and tell me to stop? Oh, wait, you can't.
Oh, no, I was wrong. Mine is way more Scottish than Irish.
Oh, okay.
I'm like 8% Irish, but I'm 20% Scottish.
Yeah. TV show Mr. Ed about the talking horse. No, I mean, there's BoJack Horseman, but I never seen that neither.
That is.
BoJack Horseman seemed like a load of crap. How are we looking? So the old lady, oh, you're 20% German too. 41% English, 20% German, 20% Scottish, 8% Ireland, 5% the Netherlands, 3% Norway, 3% Cornwall. Well, good. Load mine in there.
I have the login.
Yeah, yours is like nice and evenly distributed. Mine's like English. Motherfucking English. I'm like 80 goddamn % English and then 20% everything else. I fucking swear.
I don't have yours saved in here.
I fucking swear. I never remember the password.
I wonder if I can look at yours from mine.
It's possible.
Is yours set to public?
It's possible.
See if it is, I should be able to look at it.
I know I got cousins in New Zealand. I don't know how the fuck that happened. I guess they took a plane or a boat, I figure.
Yeah.
I don't reckon they swam. God damn. All the way through Point Nemo and all that. Hell yeah. My mom wants me to take the ancestry test. I don't know if it's true. Well, do we know if it, I mean, we don't know if any of this shit's true. I'm going to tell you that right now.
It's interesting enough.
Pretty much. Pretty much. It could have all the basis in the world. It could have none of the basis in the world. At the end of the day, does it change my current situation? No. As much as I'd love to get that fucking phone call or whatever, it turns out you're the 99th in line for the Royal Viscount of Shropshire, you know what I mean? Then all of a sudden, okay, that's kind of interesting, but nah. Till then, my people are from Leicestershire anyway. Leicestershire. Out near Nottingham, Robin Hood and shit. In that neck of the woods. Somewhere around there. I think it's funny. Rome conquered the world, got to Ireland, said fuck that. Well, they run out of gas for one damn thing. Because I've heard a lot of people talk about that. Then my argument is, all right, then why didn't they take like Hungary? Why didn't they take Austria? Why didn't they actually take Germany? Because when you had such a good time and now all of a sudden you're getting static, it's like, look, we've accomplished what we've accomplished here. Let's just go ahead and relax on our laurels for a minute. And we'll deal with this when we get good and ready. And then the empire collapses. It's like, oh, well. They couldn't handle it. The Celts and Picts and all them other motherfuckers couldn't handle it. So they some wild motherfuckers. I mean, does anybody know about the Sea Peoples? The people that are connected to Bronze Age collapse that they don't know where they came from.
There are so many type of grit.
I wonder who that is. Anyway.
I like people have never heard your first name.
Oh, that's not the problem. Why did England fuck with India? Well, because they could. Be real with you. As far as what India was in possession of that Britain wanted, spices, maybe?
Huh, yeah, no. Won't let me look at yours without paying money to do so.
They said, let's conquer India and put some trains there. And they did. I've heard the Sea People were Vikings. It is possible. They argue the Sea People could have been Vikings. They could have been people living in Mediterranean islands. They could have been like along the bay of like Tuscany and Spain and shit. They could have been Celts or people from England. Or Death Knight up in the house. It's popping Death Knight. How you doing? The thing with the problem with the Sea People is we don't know who the hell they were. They literally showed up, wrecked shit, were either successful at doing so or not, and then disappeared again. A lot of people want to talk like those were aliens or something. They showed up to knock all the Bronze Age shit down, and then, yeah. 8 likes, by the way. I seen that roll up. Yeah. Rick James, bitch. Gonna take just a moment. Gonna take just a moment. 9 likes. I'm the 8. Well, good for you. I'm only 6. Here you go. Looks like I have bell bottoms on.
Almost, yeah.
My thumb goes up, a car goes by. It's nearly 1 p.m. and here am I. Getting a ride. Getting a ride. cry. Been away too long from my baby's side. Oh. He like throws down over here. Rick James was a party animal. Yeah, I know he was. Well, that was something. Hey, I did that too. That's how the Vikings rolled. Now, I'm pretty sure I do have, it's like 1% Norway or Sweden, one. I think it's Norway. That's that Viking sort of starting point. So you imagine they started off, so ancestors were Vikings. They settled in England. I've tracked my English ancestry back to like 12 or 1300s. So presumably before then, you know, they were either there or Vikings or whatever the fuck. And then they left jolly old England. My ancestors have been in America, or my ancestors have been in North America confirmed since 1645. Been here a fucking minute. Like a goddamn minute. What are those emojis? A party thing? Bouquet? An American flag in the world? We're talking lineages and ancestry and geography and shit out here. I'm a fucking mutt. Hey, me too. Well, like I say, I thought I perpetrated like a mutt. No, it turns out I'm just enormously English, and then a small percentage is completely mutt. It's like I say, I've got Irish, Scottish, Welsh, Norway, but in like trace amounts, and then 80 or 70% is fucking English. Walking the hellion.
I kind of feel like you have a very English kind of look to you.
Kinda.
I mean,
What are you fucking talking about? I feel like I look American as hell.
slap a funny accent on you.
Oh, to be right, bruv. Oh, yes, jolly good, mate. Me and the Stoosey Boys will meet you over on Main Street.
I'm happy you talk to me.
Oh, goddamn. Well, the last British... I mean, there's a British dude up at the coal mine, but before that, like I said, the last British dudes I met were on holiday from UK. Oh, and they were drunk, giving hugs and everything else.
Hell yeah.
They were sloshed. I mean, faces just red. He said, oh, yeah, bruv, we come all the way from Manchester in the UK. We're on holiday. And I'm like, well, fuck yeah. And in my head, I'm like, why are you... Of course, I'm drunk as shit, too. It was one drink over the line, as a matter of fact. But I was like, why the hell are y'all in Nashville, of all places?
That's a big thing, man.
I get it. They like country music. Like, you
Where
know.
everyone goes to Utah, you know.
It's another party town. You got Nashville, Nolens, Las Vegas. Biloxi, too, maybe. But I don't think Biloxi counts. It's a little too small. But yeah, Nashville, Nolens, Las Vegas. I don't know of any other party town. I think Boston, maybe.
Maybe.
A buddy of mine, or a coworker of mine, is shipping up to Boston as we speak. Should be there already. I'm like, guy, he's gonna go role play Fallout 4, and he's like, what? Because it's an old guy. Don't do it. Yeah. I'm like, you gonna walk the Freedom Trail? And he's like, oh yeah, as a matter of fact, because they've got it's like bricks. Red bricks or whatever, they're in the sidewalk, and it's a trail that runs through. It's what they call the Freedom Trail or whatever. It ends at the Old North Church, and that's where you'll find the railroad in there with the scents. Nashville, Music City. Yeah, that's what they call it. I love calling it everything else when I'm done. Ah, yes, Nashville, the City of Angels.
The Jimmy John.
Oh, the Jimmy John's was lit. That's a big motherfucker. Should have went in there and got a sub.
That wasn't a whole. That was a tiny Jimmy John.
That was Jimmy John's with a fucking... That might have been Jimmy John's world headquarters.
I doubt it.
Well, 11 likes, by the way. Appreciate y'all drumming, driving them bad boys up.
I'll never forget pointing out. We're talking about, there's Jimmy John. And then it's like, oh my God.
What was Jimmy John's in it? 12 likes, by the way. Hell yeah, y'all keep driving it up. Well, because I'm like, okay, Jimmy John's, and then you just look up and
That
it
was
just
like a
keeps
24
going.
building.
And you're like, whoa. Imagine if that's like an apartment or
Bet they
something.
could make me a hell of a sandwich there.
It's like, oh, we're
Does it?
living in the apartment or whatever. Yeah, but we got a Jimmy John's is like the foyer. And it's like, it's all fine and good till the whole place reeks of Jimmy John's and you're just hungry
It smells
24/7.
like sandwiches all the time.
It's like when my mom would cook roasts overnight and shit, so the whole house is just
I
marinating.
love that.
What?
It, like cooking a roast or something all
Yeah.
night, and then the whole house. Oh.
Yeah, but you come in from pleading the fifth like hell one fucking groovy night in 2016, and fuck, yeah.
I'd be in there, where the hell is this at?
I knew where it was, but it was like raw. You can't go in there and eat, bone apple tea. Omar says Firehouse subs are better. I've never had them.
No,
Personally, I'm a Subway man above all else, but I'm not above Jimmy John's. I've had Jimmy John's delivered and waited all night.
Where the
Kept
fuck
crisp.
is a fire? I think
Firehouse subs there's one in Bowling Green. There may be one in
I think there's a couple kinds.
Gallatin. There may be one in Carthage. It could be one in Murfreesboro.
Yeah.
Could be one in Tompkinsville or Burkesville.
I don't think.
I promise Burkesville does not have a fucking.
I doubt it.
Their
I don't
main
know.
street's still made out of dirt. What do you mean?
I'm not really sure what they do there.
Nashville's alright, but when you live there throughout your life, it kind of sucks. Oh, act like you wasn't there but 5 fucking minutes. And I understand the people in the dumpster, and well, I wouldn't want it. No, hell no. Nobody wants to live there
Fun to go visit though.
for any reason. Oh yeah, if you got money to blow or
Some of
burn,
them
or
love to do is go to the zoo.
oh yeah, well of course the zoo. It's good to know that
They
if
have
I'm
a
there
thing
and the
now.
apocalypse hits, I'm going to see elephants walking down the
They
street.
do a thing now at the zoo close to Halloween time that it's an adult party at the zoo. Not that kind of. Not naked. Not naked.
An adult party at the zoo.
No,
Watch all these, make these animals watch us fuck.
No, they have a bar and shit, and everybody just drinks at the zoo.
Yeah, but then
Thank
somebody's
you,
going to
son.
fall into some enclosure. You watch. I'm going to try to get a crocodile stone.
That's the amusement.
Try to get an elephant stone. He's got that trunk, you know. Oh, Hayseed's getting his first fast food place. It's a Subway.
Hell yeah.
There's and like sis, welcome to the party, sis. There's tourist Nashville, and then there's real Nashville.
Yeah.
Yeah, real Nashville's all the homeless motherfuckers passed out in the middle of the
We were
day.
in the middle last time we went.
But we were in the the touristy part is just getting overran by the real part is because we were all that was tourist Nashville. It was just loaded with homeless people passed out in the middle of the day. Well, that's why you're fucking homeless. You're too damn lazy to work. If you weren't busy sleeping all damn day, said someone with zero understanding of the situation.
Yeah.
Up in his ivory tower, the politicians. Well, see, there's your problem. If y'all wouldn't fucking lay around all day,
Now, that
maybe.
is the only place I've ever seen someone boldly shit in the middle of the street, though.
Had to. Well, I didn't see it. We didn't see him shit in the street. We came upon the shit
The
in
evidence.
the street. The evidence.
And
There's also gunfire and everything else, and it's like, well, guess we're not headed
I
back
just
that
want to
way.
know who took the time to stop in the middle of this road and go, oh yeah, I'm a shit here.
A guy climbed into the zoo with the monkeys. He was killed. Yeah, that's why you don't fuck with the monkeys. You fuck with the crocodiles and alligators. Stuff that won't bother you. Preferably right before feeding time, too. Preferably. Crocodile. Dope shit, is what sis said.
No, that's the thing. It
No, it
wasn't
was
even
healthy.
The shits. This
It was
healthy.
healthy. It was a
They
log.
laid a log in the road.
Wow.
Like, it was, that's what, because that was my first thing, and I'm like, no.
Well, as a matter of fact, sitting here like fucking,
I'm not inspecting
Inspector
it, but it's
Holmes
hard to
or
miss
whatever.
it.
Sherlock Holmes. Fucking, yes. You can tell by the peanut.
I wasn't sitting there inspecting it or nothing.
I was just busy tromping on by. Listen, people be, if you can find a free road for $10, you can get a nut. Alright then, bitch. Bet I fucking won't.
Everything's expensive there.
Yeah, that's why you get 10 of them for $3 up here and bring them down there. Don't worry about it. Laugh as you walk by. Ha ha, you dumb, stupid motherfuckers. Like, I'll cut a deal with you. How about 25? I said, how about you kiss my ass? Fuck that. Hopefully, don't try to walk across the street. Simba USA. Ah, interesting. Jersey Mike's is good. I've never had Jersey Mike's. I miss the Crocodile Hunter. We have an interesting in-house story in regards to the Crocodile Hunter. Something about he may have been trying to answer one of the members of the fam's mail or something whenever he did get unalive by that stingray. That's what people said. I just remember it happening. Because my dad, out of all people, was like, oh, damn, Steve Irwin died. And I was like, and? Yeah, I mean, crocodile dude or whatever, but it wasn't really. That was probably the first quote-unquote celebrity I recall dying. It was like Crocodile Hunter, Billy Mays, Michael Jackson, that little slew there. That was the first. Also, Ronald Reagan. I remember Ronald Reagan dying because I remember my mom crying. Because there went Jesus, I guess. Well, thank God we got the new guy. Never mind. Ronald Reagan. Yeah, we said Ronald Reagan. Keep me out of my mental hospital. Yeah, just don't bring up Iran-Contra. Using his executive powers to sidestep Congress. Sell weapons to Islamic extremists and then funnel money to rebel groups in Central America who were pushing drugs. Simpson, don't you dare say that. Ronald Reagan used to be an actor. Now he's dead. It's like, you know why the monkey fell out of the tree? Because he was dead. Crocodile Hunter went with his boots on. Oh, his flippy flappers or whatever. What else was going to kill him? I mean, it had to have been, Simba. He's holding the clippers. He's doing his job. Crocodile hunting. Now, dude seems like a real cool all-around guy. Furthering knowledge and ecological, whatever, environmental, da-da-da-da-da, putting the idea in all everyone's head. I think Steve Irwin seemed like a real fine feller. Now, I don't know if he was shady or what. I'm not holding the clippers. Yeah, I hear you. Like the basketball team, the Clippers. Gonna be having up some fried chicken and biscuits with a little bit of gravy. That's gonna be good. Oh shit. To like here. No, see our big orange cat. His name is Simba. Heavy thud. He's a biggin'. Why don't you just go ahead and set him down? Yeah. This big sumbitch right here. No, this is Simba. And for the record, he was holding the clippers. Here you go. He big sumbitch. Ain't you, buddy? He's about 21 pounds, a pure cat. A fancy feast. He was friends with the singer from the Grateful Dead. Oh, Jerry Garcia. Really? Steve Irwin and Jerry Garcia? What a weird duo. What strain you got there? My God-given name is Simba. Well, I feel you. But I'm talking about this cat. And as far as what strain, who knows? It's Kentucky. Look at this shit from a store. What's wrong? Simba's a cool name. I don't want to know nobody's full name or nothing, but I'm real curious as to the last name. Like, is it Jones? Simba Jones? It's some real, like, Simba Smith. Y'all should get one of those Bengal cats.
That would
How about
be
no?
Oh, yeah.
I just don't like having something that if it decides, just takes a notion, I want to rip this human's arm off, that it can't just do it. Just literally, oh yeah, by the way, ying. Barely show any emotion too, probably. Yeah, fuck that. You would never guess. Oh no, I wouldn't imagine. Like say, I was just talking hypothetically. Like, okay, if his name's Simba, then what's his what good last name goes with Simba? Rosengrass?
Harless. That would
Simba
sound-
Harless? That doesn't even sound like a name. It sounds like a fake name. It sounds cool, but Harless. Simba Harkness? Simba Harkness? Oh, they're house cat size. Really?
Yeah, they're not.
I
they
threw
could
some
be
big like.
roughly him
You said
size.
Bengal. I heard Bengal tiger, and I'm like, damn, that's that's a whole hell lot of.
You know, some of them are like
That make the dogs scared.
bobcat size,
Mm.
small bobcat size. Kind of thing.
Simba Garfield. That's a hell of a name.
Hell yeah.
Beat Simba Garfield. With eyes as red as the sun. Simba Sassy. Damn. Simba Sassy. Now just a bunch of knuckleheads out here having a good time on Sunday morning. Anybody been watching football? I have not watched the first game of football this season.
Made some stickers with football on them the other day.
Somebody play a little bit of a good game of American football. No, forget it. I like the Raiders, but I couldn't tell you how they're doing. Probably not the best. As a Raider fan of the last 15 years, it's been hard. It's been give it up. Now I was down with them going to Las Vegas. I guess made sense, but Derek Carr, man, they got back like 8 years ago or so. They got, or maybe it was probably more like 9 or 10. Derek Carr's second, third, or fourth year as starting quarterback. They started to get it going. They almost made playoffs, or they made playoffs, and it was first round. And then all of a sudden, it just went right back to fuck. New season of Tulsa King out today. The hell is that?
That's a cat.
Okay. He's kind of big, about the same size then. Maybe a little bigger.
No, like I say, they're right about the size of
Simba's
a normal
fucking
cat.
big, man.
Yeah, like I say, at the biggest.
I love his enormous ass.
His size, maybe hair bigger, kind of thing.
I was a Vikings fan until they got male cheerleaders. Nope. They have male cheerleaders. I would assume every team would also have male cheerleaders. At the part where one of them's doing it. Yeah, no. The Raiders are part of the Illuminati. Oh, fucking hell. If they're a part of the Illuminati, then how come we can't get a goddamn winning season? I mean, bullshit. That's my argument. Yeah, if they're a part of the Illuminati, you'd think they'd be a little bit better. Or the game would be rigged or something, you know. Why did I have to sit through, what was it, like a dozen fucking Patriot, Seahawk, Bronco fucking Super Bowls in a row? Packers too, maybe. I forget. Ravens? It was it was like the same fucking shit for like 5 years in a row, man. No, actually dancing like girls. Well, I mean, it's funny though.
They're getting paid a lot more than us just to shake their ass.
It's entertainment, man. It's the future, Omar. Talladega starts, huh?
Yes, I know. I've been getting showed ads.
Is that this weekend or next weekend?
I think it's in October. I could be wrong.
Talladega. That's the biggin. I just don't give a fuck about NASCAR. There's one passion of my father that I just could not. Dude.
I feel like it would be fun to go to one of the things.
Old school NASCAR would have probably been cooler, like 80s, 90s, early 2000s. Hell yeah. Now it's just so like streamlined, and they don't want their image to be screeching violent redneck. Okay, well back in the day
That's
was
just what it
back
is.
in the day they were like, yeah, cheerleaders don't get paid. What? In what world are they not making the hell out of money?
That's what their backup OnlyFans are for.
Yeah, and then furthermore, if they aren't getting paid, well, they're probably not allowed to do on it. Some of them maybe. I think they're super strict on some teams what you can
Just
and
don't
can't be.
use real name shit.
Then you're not going to get any clout off your cheerleading stuff. Isn't that like the whole point? Wouldn't that kind of, hey, I'm an actual cheerleader, all of a sudden, okay, it's $70 to $150 a game. You can live off that.
How often do they play? That's the question.
16 games regular season. Then you got playoffs. I think there's 3 tiers in playoff plus Super Bowl. At most 20 games, I reckon. And the NFL is tax exempt, I'll have you know. I quit watching NASCAR in the 2000s. When old Mark Martin retired, yeah, I hear you. Mark Martin retired. Jimmy Johnson drove the 48 Lowe's car. You found punk-ass Tony Stewart was in that fucking Home Depot car. And Dale Earnhardt Jr., well, let's just say it was hard to hate number 8 at the time. Oh, and Jeff Gordon and his fucking DuPont 24. With his rich fucking daddy paying for everything. Yeah, I remember NASCAR in the early 2000s, back when it was almost worth a damn. I just assume like 80s, back Richard Petty's time, of course. You got Marty Robbins' bitch ass out there trying to drive. That was probably in the 70s. And of course, the Intimidator, Dale Earnhardt. Hell of a man. Hot dog. $150 a game. Now, I don't know if you heard me, but it's 20 games in a season at most. The most you're guaranteed is 16. Is that your regular season? Is 16 games? You can work at the carnival and make more money. I thought it was funny when there was a car with Viagra on it. And an old guy driving it.
That would still be like 2,400.
Yeah, but in 3 months.
Nice little side job, just saying.
Yeah, but it's a side job that seems like it requires full-time dedication. It really does, because they have routines and
That's one
bullshit.
of those things, part of it is you do it because you like it kind of thing.
Probably. Said you can work at the carnival and make more money. But yeah, Mark Martin driving the Viagra car, old number 6. Even as a little kid, I thought it was funny. I'm like, of all people to have driving the Viagra car, they put this old antique-looking motherfucker.
That's probably why.
That would make it hard to beat. I have to tear down my crop and bleach everything and start over due to mites. Just started flowering. Oh! Oh! Hey, seems like I was born just in time to see the cool shit, just watch it die. Sports, music, everything, really. True, but you can pick what you have in your life and stuff. What does Stoosey mean? It's a real good name. Means being a Stoosey Boys will meet you over on Main Street with your pants around your ankles and a lollipop in your mouth, right? And we're going to wake up bright and early on Sunday morning to do grout work in your bathroom. So you best quit stepping and quit yapping at the nanos, mate. kind of face is that? They make more money when the game is over. It's called locker room fun. Wow. Just wow. Also, why did Simba retract that? I got the word on. Why you gotta bleach it and what's all that other shit? The grow space, maybe? Like if he was Phototron in it? Technique. Technically, I guess a reference. Frankly, it was the most original, best sounding thing at the time. They make more, yeah. Fucking Omar. Started to read that again. Most of the players prefer guys. I'd say it's probably 50-50.
You run around grappling men in tights.
Grappling. What?
What sounds
Why are they
great?
grappling in tights? You're talking about wrestling. We're talking about.
No, they also grapple each other in tights.
Well, they do an awful lot of slapping on the ass slapping and shit,
Well, that's what I'm
which
saying.
I have never understood.
It's,
I asked the dude that one time. I'm like, what the fuck is what are you doing there?
I'm gonna say it's at least 50.
And he's like, oh, he's just saying good job, and I'm
Yeah,
like, you can't just say that. Little thumbs up. Maybe you gotta pat somebody on the back, and no, right on the ass. Yeah.
Now,
Yeah,
I feel like
good
there's a difference
like-
between a pat and like grabbing a hand too, though.
$20 is $20, said somebody.
Exactly.
So yes, you don't understand ass slap. Oh, so Omar is there? Omar knows what. So you were on the football team. He's like, nah, boss, you don't understand. What do I not understand? Why can't I just fist bump, high five, back pat? If it's some of that "We Are the Champions," maybe he's crowd surfing the team. Everyone's got him up there, and he's the MVP or whatever. Some shit like some Jewish wedding shit or something, but without the chair. No, y'all gotta. We just won the big game. We drilled them and banged them and pounded them a lot. And though that sounds suggestive, let me tell you it's not. Basketball, some fucker at the gym, and that fucker attempted to until I give him that look of death. What, you just looked at him? I just said, dude. What the fuck? Yeah. But why, though? Starts being vulgar and such. Oh, what a fall day it is today. This day feels so fall. It's all good, man. Real cool. It's going to rain later is what it is. But till then, it's nice. Ass slap makes your adrenaline high because you get scared. Oh my God. I feel like
sounds like an excuse.
It really does. But do you not expect it? Are you not like, yeah? Because that's what it sure seems like they are to me. They seem awful gung-ho about it. Shit, I don't get scared. Well, there you go. That was Sis, by the way. Turned around and said, what the fuck? Don't you ass slap nobody over here. I'm trying to make you scared. I'm fixing to make you scared. Fucking. And then maybe that's the flip. Maybe that's the point. It pisses off all this like super straights or whatever. And they're like, oh, so fucking, and then there you go. Oh my God, it all makes sense. I still think it's a load. I think y'all are just out here fucking piddle.
That's an excuse to play grab ass.
All day, every day. So what's the worst part about being on a national football team? It's the fucking grab assing. Every time. Good game this and good game that. I fucking swear. My ass feels like a pincushion. Dude slaps my ass, he might get his eyes dotted. Well, that's what I'm talking about. But that's the point, is he'll fire you up. Ghost Rider 000 up in the house. What's poppin', Ghost Rider? And Sean Whitesell made it. What's up, Sean? How you doing? Oh, Sean holding the fort down. And just like that, Ghost Rider's getting got. And took me a while. Got him. Dumbass. 14 likes, by the way. Judge not, least you be judged. Yeah, but you're going to be judged one way or the other. It seems that, that's a reality. Of 15 likes, actually. Oh, not too bad. Just chilling, looking at pew-pews. Oh, what are you in the market for? I need to see that glassware for reloaditization purposes shortly.
What flavor of fried pie bites sound the best?
Today?
I got 5 options.
All right, hold on. This is going to be, I'm going to put it to a poll. We're going to have to narrow it down to 4, I suppose.
All right, so I'm doing them like...
Hold on. I got to put it
I'm just trying to explain what I'm doing with it.
Okay.
Alright, so it's like fried apple pies, but in the shape of a donut hole. So it's mini, like, bite-sized ones. Is what I'm doing with it.
So bite-sized, fried, whatever. Give me 4. It's cherry.
Well, I've got 5 different ones. I've got cherry, apple, blackberry, strawberry, and pumpkin.
Okay, well, we're going to leave pumpkin out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all heard the word. We're going to have fried pie bites, and we got to pick a filling. We've got 4 options. God damn, what a poll. Powdered sugar on top, probably. Well, here's your poll. Apple coming in off the bat. Fried pie bites, everybody. We're going to have to work out something for the dough mix. But other than that, looks like cherry has took the lead. Do I get a vote?
Yeah.
I don't know what I would vote.
Like say you're going to be eating
It all say you're going to be eating it, Otis. Well, hell, I don't know. A Beretta 12-gauge Semi A300 Ultima Snow Goose model holds 11. God damn. Hell yeah, Sean. That Beretta, that sounds like money. It's not Benelli money, but it's Beretta money. The oldest firearm manufacturer in the world since like 1500 something or 1512 or some shit. They've been hawking firearms for a hot minute. Biscuit dough and flash freeze it before you fry, basically.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Because I figured I'd have to freeze it to get it to hold the balls.
Blackberry pie bites. Strawberry pie bites. If I could eliminate just one, I'd probably knock apple. Apple's run-of-the-mill. Apple's been done. So that leaves...
But you can't beat fried apple pie.
No, I know. Cherry, blackberry, strawberry.
And I also have pumpkin.
I'm probably going to go with cherry to push cherry up. Pumpkin is an option, but if you want pumpkin, hit it up below. Fried pumpkin pie. But I just don't know what consistency that would turn.
Is what that
Fried ball of paste.
I'm just curious.
It was $1,300 before taxes, shipping, and transfer fee. I said, bro, bought it from fucking Italy. Why that particular model, sir? There's a question C-Man Stoosey's got to ask this fine Sunday morning. Cumbersome. Hayseed voted strawberry. So we got 5 votes. I guess that's 1 for apple, 1 for strawberry, and then 3 for cherry. Plus, I jumped on the cherry bandwagon, so cherry's coming clutch. My second, probably strawberry. Blackberry seems good as shit. I mean, I go either way. Invite some friends over for tacos and put cherry at the bottom. Hey, they get some crazy ass taco kit.
It's
Maria tacos or something. It's like with it's a whole crazy different ball game. I figured, fuck it, go ahead and get it. And then whenever I got the meat or whatever, because I'd never seen a taco kit like that. They're like dipping tacos or something. Slow cooked pulled beef, maybe? Be like a carne asada thing. I'm not really sure. I'm not 100%. We don't know because we don't know, and that is in fact all that we know. To quote Socrates, all I know is that I know nothing. We'll go ahead and reload another round of the fifth. Hell, the first one took a fucking hour. I have become cumbersome in this world. Sour blackberry covered in sugar? Maybe. Got blackberry syrup. It's like whenever you roll down there Sonic and get an ocean water. Best way to go, I get me a Route 44 ocean water, add cherry, add blackberry. That's basically a blue coconut cherry blackberry Sprite. It's lit. Damn, Sean come through with a paragraph. Give me a moment here, Sean. I'm just reloading the black powder here. Cumbersome. Just found a woolly worm, solid black. Don't that mean we're fucked?
Yeah.
I thought we found one earlier that predicted it good.
We did. We found one that was like solid blonde, I think.
Between our solid...
I found one the other day that was black on each end and kind of the reddish brown in the middle.
That means it'll start rough, be chill in the middle, and end rough. Ah, superstition. The woolly worms know. They know what to expect. Well, I have the seeds. They're over. They weren't ripened, though. I've just been looking at them for a long time. They're a nice woodstock version. We only held 4 rounds and it was not optic cut for Tricon, RMR.
I know some of the
good automatic extension.
Good because they're starting to drop on the ground by themselves over there.
Sis said the persimmons had spoons this year.
They did?
Yeah. And that means it's going to be alright.
That's snow.
Oh shit. We're going to need to dig it out, yeah. Fuck. But yeah, 5 votes on the pie poll. A pie eating contest.
I might do that. I might make a video out of that later.
There you go.
Cutting open persimmon seeds. Because I haven't done it yet this year.
If I get the time before it rains, I might take old Fidget over there down to the creek for the lulls. See what's popping. You're gonna need better jeans than this. Played the fifth. Cumbersome. Hey, we had another vote. Hey, somebody come through and went rogue on Blackberry. Cool. Driving the hype. Hyping up the Blackberry. I kind of learned the first few chords in it earlier. Spur of the moment kind of thing. I still don't play it properly, but like, you sort of see it starting. Like I say, the bass, what? Well, here, I played this first. Where you going on your big journey? Damn, Omar, what a paragraph.
That ain't no big journey. Oh yeah, my sunflowers are blooming. I don't think you can see them on the thing now.
We had our friend over. He was so drunk, told him to sleep on the couch. But mustard on his face when he was asleep. When he woke up, we said we didn't know you like guys. You were going at it at least. What?
Mustard. Dude, I'd be asking some questions if that shit was that yellow.
Mustard.
You done caught a lot of things, probably.
Mustard. Pete, quit yelling at the babies. Or Precious. Well, she thinks that Uno up there, or Cosmo, or whoever's over there. No, that's Fuzzy. I guess Pete and Fuzzy got beef. Papa's damn. And of course, my Simbas right here are adjacent, where he belongs. Naturally. Well, y'all, I gotta guys, we're gonna slide on this here live. That way, we could cook up some of that good old, some country breakfast. Get that action going. I'll be right on. I got 2 hogs here, fatting on chestnuts. Can't wait for the tenderloin. Hell yeah. Spider, pig, and hammy. Be eating both them sons of birches. Feet and all. Pickled first. So, we're going to be out here. May pop live. Definitely roll some form of content later. Probably a short just to get that action going. So we hope all y'all have a good one. Hope all y'all have a great one. Peace, calm, positivity, love, safety, and determination. From Kentucky Sea all the way around the world, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Wherever you are, wherever you may be. We hope that good times and good vibes roll your way. We hope y'all have a good Sunday. Hope y'all have had a great weekend and can keep having a good one. This has been C-Man and the Stoosey Boys. That's a reminder, don't get drunk when you can't drive. Mustard on your face. Like Papa said, peace, and remember to spread the word daily. That being Legs. Sean's saying, have a good one. Hayseed with have a good one. Don't eat the house down. I'll not. Well, this is prepared, so we're good. It's just showing love. Right on, by God. So, y'all be good. Y'all be great. C-Man and Stoosey Boys, and we will catch y'all later.